Hey, everybody. Want to talk about something that a lot of people do, including myself. Uh, that's buying bows, used bows from people on some of the Facebook groups, on some of the classifieds and things like that. There's a lot of different places to find bows or whatever. Reason why I do it is it's a lot of times I like to try it before you buy it kind of thing. If there's a particular bow weight that I'm looking for, or it's a certain model of a bow or whatever, if I can find one online for less than a new bow or waiting on a new bow to be built, what I try to do is I try to buy one and put a string on it, kind of tune it up and everything, and then work out whatever tweaks that are in it, and then order a bow. A lot of times, if you look hard enough and you're patient, you can find a bow that's very close to what you're looking for. And also, it might even show you that that's not what you really want or need. So, kind of take that for what it is. But this part of this video right here is for information, guys, and it's for people that are buying and selling bows online. Okay. One of the things that I think plagues some of us is shipping. We all know what kind of headaches can come with shipping. Whether it's the U.S. Mail, UPS, FedEx, whatever, whoever got it. Sometimes the U.S. Mail, it takes weeks to get a bow just across the state. I've had horrible experiences with that kind of stuff. But there's a couple little tips, okay? You put a bow up on for sale online, and somebody buys it. Okay, one of the key things is get accurate information, of course, their address. But more probably just as important is this person paid their hard-earned money to you to buy a bow. Okay, you describe it the best you can. Don't leave anything out. That way, when they get the bow, they're not surprised with something or whatever. But one of the big key factors is how you pack this bow up. Okay, bowyers that are selling hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bows a year don't typically, some of them put them in cardboard tubes, some of them put them in cardboard boxes. They do it a lot of different ways. But when we're dealing with each other, the guys that are not bowyers, say I buy a bow from somebody and they send it to me, it's a little flimsy cardboard box. Chances are by the time it gets across the United States, no matter who the carrier is, that thing's been thrown around and everything else. If it's not sealed very good or something like that, it may break the end of the box out, and all of a sudden the bow's gone and the box shows up and there's nothing in it, whatever. Here's what I do. It's about $12 at Home Depot or Lowe's, one of those places like that. It is downspout, plastic downspout for your gutters. Okay, it's like a full tube, maybe 2.5 inches wide, wide, and 3.5 inches, about the size of a 2x4. Okay, these work really well. They're super lightweight. Okay, they don't weigh much more than what a cardboard box would. But they're flat, okay? They don't roll around in the truck or roll off a pallet at wherever they're being, whatever shipping facility you're using. And they're very sturdy, okay? They're not going to just bend, like a cardboard box would. They're not as heavy as PVC pipe, and they're probably not as heavy as frankly, not as heavy as some of the cardboard cylinders that I see people mailing stuff in too. You get one of these. If you're worried about $10 as part of the shipping, somebody spends $300, $400, $500 on a bow, you certainly want to try to get it to them in as good a shape as possible. Okay, and always insure the bow for whatever the guy paid for it, because trust me, the bows do go missing somewhere. They end up somewhere they probably shouldn't be. What I do, these things are about, I think they're 10 feet long when you buy them. What I do is I'll take some of this bubble wrap, okay? I'll tear off a small piece of it and fold it. I don't wad it up. I fold it and stick it in the end right here. And then I'll put several layers of packing tape, okay? to make sure this end is very sturdy. Okay. Then what I do, I didn't put this in the video, but what I do is I got this bow going out to a gentleman that bought it yesterday, or bought it this morning actually. Take bubble wrap, wrap the bow up. Okay, it's a good idea. I don't never take the string off the bow. What I do is I leave it on the bow, but I'll take some of this painter's tape, blue painter's tape, and not masking tape, painter's tape. Okay, and I'll wrap the string, or tape the string to the bow on both ends. That way the string's there. Okay, you don't have it in a separate little package or something on the side or whatever. Then you wrap it neatly. And one of the things that happens more often than not, people get in a hurry when they're packing these bows up, and they just use packing tape to put around this bubble wrap. I cannot tell you how many bows I bought and they were wrapped with packing tape, and you literally have to cut that stuff off. You can't just take it off. Okay. Whatever reason they use packing tape, I don't know, but when it's inside the package, all you're really trying to do is keep this stuff in position. This painter's tape, the blue painter's tape, works perfect for that. It doesn't vibrate or anything like that. Nothing's going to happen to the bow inside there. As long as it stays inside that tube, nothing's going to happen to it. Once you get all that done and you get your bow looking something like this, okay, you want to put about that much of the foam, the bubble wrap in the bottom. And then you just bunch that up on the end right there so it protects the tip. All right, and you got a little bit of space at the top. I would say 3 or 4 inches up here, up at the top right here. And then it's just a matter of repeating the process on this end. That should be plenty, okay? Fold it up, try to make it somewhat the shape of the end of it. It don't have to be perfect or anything like that. And you want to seal off. You can see I got just a couple inches or 3 inches or so of room right here, and then you'll work that inside there. Work that inside there around the tip of that bow, and she's solid. Okay, and then you proceed to use packing tape and put several layers, 3 or 4 layers over the end of it, and then wrap it really good. And of course, you'll use whatever address you want to put on there as far as addressing method, whatever you want to do there on that. But it's a good tip. When you guys are trading these bows online and stuff like that, packing them up. If you're worried about the 10 or 12 bucks for it, you can only get one for a one-piece longbow that's 66 or 68 inches long. You can only get one of them out of a 10-foot piece, so it's kind of wasteful in a way, but it's also possibly going to save you some headaches. Add the 12 bucks on the price of the bow, and just eat it. It's a lot less headaches when somebody spent their hard-earned money and you're mailing them something, they get it, and it's all torn, boxes all torn up or whatever, or you're waiting on a bow to come to you, and you wait a week or however long, you're sitting there anxiously waiting on your bow to get there, and then when it shows up, the end of the box is torn up, one of the tips has been dragged across the ground or something like that. We don't want that. Everybody's there's a lot of this trading and buying and selling going on online, and this is just a tip to help you guys out. I hope this helps, guys, and let's all try to help each other out a little bit. Thank you, guys.